There we go. Morning, fellas. Good. Okay, here we go. Get warmed up here. So here's the mission. Got 20 cars. Head out of Montpellier into St. Pierre. We get warmed up and then we'll start doing some human missions. Oh, geez, I don't need to turn on my work as I use joystick gremlin and Xbox 60C. I gotta turn both those on for my stick will. Okay. And running. Okay. Alright, now I got control. Let's turn on the engine first. Alright. But I don't have stick control. What's going on now? That's not good. Both plugged in. Okay, sorry boys, gotta get my stick working. Alright, so we got no input. We get no inputs here. Hmm. Technical difficulties. Hmm. I get no inputs from my stick. Plugged in. It's gonna plug it. Put it back in. Did that do anything? Hey, I think that did something. So let me get my controller settings where I want it to be over here. Okay, okay. Boom. Right. Let's do this for real now. So it's got a gun on it. Alright. Alright, pedals actually work. Stick actually works. Let's do this. For those of you just joining, we got 20 bot cars that we have to stop. That's our mission. Whoa! My pedals slid away from me. That's not good. I might need to get my, I've got a little rug I can put underneath this. Let me do that real fast. Okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Game Master, pause. You know what? Let's reload this scenario since I had my issues with my joystick. Okay, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna grab a rug to put underneath my pedals so they don't slide around on me. Give me 1 second. Back. Sorry for the delay. My pedals were sliding around on the ground when I was trying to use them, so it's obviously not good. All right, so here's the mission, boys. We got 20 trucks and 1 tank. Those trucks start up here in Provence, and they need to go all the way down to St. Pierre. So our job, stop before they get there. Got a VIP down in St. Pierre that we gotta protect. Turn off my screens. All right, I think we're good to go. This is the road they come down. So far, we're looking clear. Oh, there's our BTR. Our line's getting in my way. All right, successful. Oh no, that was not. Way too close to the ground to try and do a negative input turn. And that's why we're practicing. Boost. All right, power on. Oh, they're gonna have rockets. Ooh. Really? There he goes. Just making sure there's no cars that have made it past. Sometimes when there's a roadblock like that, they'll try and sneak past on these side roads. We look good, I think. Uh-oh, game crashed. Womp womp. Game crashed. Alright, give me a second, reboot it up. In the meantime, check this out. This is the chair that I made. It's like a transformer. It's up for storage. Works pretty well. It's like, didn't know how I wanted it to be as far as like how high do I want the armrest? Do I want it more forward? Do I want it more backwards? And so I got this government surplus military. It's a chair out of the back of a helicopter. And I welded up some frames. I welded up the frame because it's meant to bolt onto a wall. So it can raise up and down off the ground. Each armrest can raise up and down individually. Each component on the armrest can raise up and down individually. The armrest can move in and out, like further away from the chair. And then same with the stick. Stick can go up and down, in and out. Anyways, we got this booting back up. I'll switch you back over here. Wait, let's just restart the scenario. Let's get all these guys on the move. Right, respawn menu. So objective is we got 20 cars and 1 BMP. They head from Province down to St. Pierre. We got to stop them. It reminds me of the electric chair. Well, thanks for the compliment. I gotta say these so the chair itself is a military surplus helicopter chair. It's like classified as a troop transport seat, so it's not one a pilot would be in. It would be in the back of the helicopter for someone to ride in. And I gotta say, it's got some military grade level of comfort. For those of you who don't know, that means that it is very uncomfortable. At least the squishy butt pad, it has like a little bit of memory foam in it, but it is not enough to be sitting in this thing for hours. So I just put down a little memory foam, square thing on it, and it works great. Now it's not uncomfortable anymore. All right, there's our BMP. Hey, thanks for subscribing, bud. I'm going to be trying to do this every morning for at least a few hours, and just practicing till I get good enough to really start doing some raids. Come on, last rocket, and I whiffed it. Or the trooper. Oh, he's still alive. I don't know why he got out. Maybe just let out his Rocketeer. Oh, come on. I didn't have it. I had it on the rockets, which I'm out of rockets, obviously. Oh, that power line was hidden by or the power pole was hidden by the smoke. I almost smashed it. Oh, the BMP's still alive. Wow. Making sure no one got past. I think we're looking good. Oh, there's one. Did it swerve off the road? It must have, huh? Dang, that little thing's beefy, isn't it? I guess it is still alive, huh? Oh, come on. Game crashed again. Just have like too much going on here, maybe? Come on. All right. Well, while that's booting back up, I'll show you guys again the for those who didn't see it, we've got where do I go? Sources. This is the chair I made. Well, the chair is a U.S. surplus military helicopter chair. And I welded up some brackets, some armrests, some to mount. So I'm playing in a real helicopter chair. It's just it's a troop transport seat. It's not what a real pilot would be in, but hey, works good enough for me. If you have any questions about it, feel free to let me know. This is booting back up. So chair transformation turn off. Pull this scenarios ever on. Play. How much to commission one? Uh, I don't know. It was honestly, it's not too bad to if you can find the military chair, it's not too bad to either do it yourself or just weld one up. This was my second welding project ever and was able to get all this done and welded. Basically, there's just a little frame around the seat, and then these armrests go up and down and up and down. I realize you can't see my mouse pointing on my where I'm trying to point here. But honestly, man, buy a welder, buy a cheap welder, and you will save yourself a bajillion dollars in commissions for like everything. Um, right now, I'm building myself a teardrop camper, so out of a military surplus trailer. Uh, that'll be sweet. But yeah, basically just I would suggest buying a welder and just mess around with it in the backyard. I learned my welding off of YouTube, and I used to know stick welding back in the day, but uh, Mig and Tig are like a completely different animal, and that gun does both of them. I got it from like Yes Welder. It was like a few $100, like $500. Fucking best investment of my life. So I don't know if I'd be able to build you, but they are. It's mainly the time commitment that would be, to be honest. Yeah, 142 hours a week is a bit much to try and figure out welding up a chair. They make some pretty good like fold up that you can get on Amazon for like a couple $100. Ones that you can like put into a closet and look a little bit more professional than my electric chair. Um, but honestly, if you the hardest part is getting your hands on like the helicopter chair, you know, this part of it, the actual chair. All of this stuff is extra. Like I put these on, I put this on, the frame you see at the bottom, I made that frame. The helicopter chair was the hard thing to get. Um, so honestly, if you can find like a helicopter chair, I'd just bring it into or call around to local welders in your area and be like, hey, how much to put arms on this thing? And the electric chair's got the authenticity. Well, I appreciate it. It was a little bit of finagling to get it all to um fit on here. But yeah, if you can get your hands on the chair, that's really the hard part. And I got my chair from GovPlanet. It's a website where you can find um stuff from like the military is GovPlanet, and then there's also GovDeals. And GovDeals is stuff from your like state, city, and local governments. Honestly, fuck Pinterest, fuck TikTok, fuck YouTube Shorts. When I'm bored, I'm scrolling through either GovDeals or GovPlanet and looking at all the stuff in there because there is some crazy stuff you can get in there, and it's always like dirt cheap. Yeah, this is Armor Reforger. So right now there are 20 cars and one tank that are heading between Province and the coastal city on the south. My job is I gotta kill all of them before they make it down there. There's only one dude defending it. Subscribe, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna be trying to do this most mornings for at least a few hours. Right now I'm just in a game master mode because I'm trying to get better with flying with the stick and the HOTAS, but I am gonna start doing some public games once I feel confident that I'm not gonna murder everybody on my helicopter. Dude, that thing took 6 rockets in close proximity. Granted, not all of them hit. I'm very surprised that that BMP is still alive. Oh, you can hear him screaming down there. Let me know how my thanks for telling me the setup's awesome, man. I built it myself out of surplus U.S. Army. It's probably Air Force. I don't actually know, but it's a military surplus helicopter chair. And then I welded the arms and shit on it myself. Um, you guys, let me know. I'm pretty new to streaming. Let me know if my volumes are okay. If the helicopter noises need to be louder or less loud, mic louder or less loud, that kind of thing. I'd hate to be chatting to you and none of you can hear what I'm actually saying. Woo! Got them too. All right. So far, so good. Oh, here's one. Oof. It's hard to do it when you're zoomed in. It's like super disorienting. Oh, there he is. How much was your setup to buy and set up? Um, so really the only thing that I actually like bought was the HOTUS. This is a pretty old system. I bought it used for like I think it was like 150. Um, so that was the most expensive part. The helicopter chair was $5. All of the aluminum was $5. Obviously the welder was a big component here, but all in I'm about $200 between all like the pins and that kind of thing that I ended up adding to hold it all in place. So it was only about 200 bucks. But really the HOTUS is the most expensive part. And I would honestly probably not recommend buying this HOTUS if you were buying new. If you could find one used, yeah, it's nice. But there's just more modern things out there, stuff that does like force feedback and that kind of thing. So if you're going new, there's no point. Nice. Got them good and roadblocked now. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, man. I'm gonna be trying to do this most mornings. Right now I'm just fighting bots, but once I start getting really good at the helicopter, I'm gonna start hopping into some public games. Is he hiding? He's trying to go down that road, I think, but we'll circle back on. Alright. Ah, come on, I'm touching the ground. That's not good. I can't hit those guys to save my life. All right, we're gonna double check that no cars have made it past on these side roads. I think we're looking good. Yeah. All right. You see him? Oh, right behind him. Come on. Ah, it's so hard to do precise movements that far away. All right, let's chase him down. All right, where is he gonna come out of the trees at? Here. Can I do this on the ground? All right. Whew. Pretty much had to be on the ground to get that shot. That was kind of terrible. Oh, I see two in the field. Oh, geez. Let's go get a different helicopter. Don't have a landing pad set up in this sim to be able to repair it, so we'll just dump it and get a new one. Let's see, where do I want to land a bad one? We're here on this pad. All right, hop into this one, go grab another one. Grab one more rockets. Oh, let me get my screens on. Alright, I think we don't have anyone who's made it that far. Alright, looking good, looking good. Oh, it's so disorienting flying all zoomed in like that. Jesus, I can't kill that guy to save my life. Alright, oh, I think that's all the cars anyways. I had him at a pretty good choke point there. I think the BMP runs some off the road is what happens. See all these, like, destroyed ones? I think that's the BMP. It might be just them crashing because they're idiot bots, but... maybe it would be better to do them in smaller increments. Also, if anyone knows anything about Arma Reforger modding, it would be amazing if I could just get it so that it just like spawns one every 10 seconds. Spawns AI and then they get into a vehicle and then they start driving. Like, oof. Just like a constant stream. That'd be amazing. I don't know enough about the Game Master mode to be able to set that up. Maybe that's something I should look into. Alright, boys. Well, we got them all. Let's rerun the scenario. Here we go. Start off with one with more rockets this time. Alright. Engine on. Full screens up. Leads turned on. BMP down. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Oh, and that crashed my game. That was a direct hit. Okay, something's crashing my game. Got too many bots going on or something. Let me restart this. Show you guys the chair while I'm booting back up. Oh man, my scenes don't line up very well there, do they? Uh-oh, what's happening here? Enter? That was strange. Change it, turn off the chair. Back into the game now. Right. Alright, let's load up. This keeps crashing, so we're gonna change it up a little bit. Also, I want to try and practice some heli drops. Some helo drops. Huey drops. Jesus, fifth time's fine, right? So, in essence of it not crashing, let me delete those. Come over here. Okay, I want to do a couple things here. Let's open this. Let's go here, here. System. Helipad. This is where I'm going to rearm. So let me put this. Yeah. Edit properties. Percentage of supplies, 100. All right, so now it should be able to rearm things. We're now going to go system. Delete this. So now we got these systems. We're going to do squad management. Right, and then we'll do object, large supply. Oop, not object then. Just make sure we've got plenty of supplies for that. now we just need a couple of helicopters. So let's do this. US, take those off to vehicle, helicopter. All right, save that. And then I want to try and practice some drops. So where do I want to drop these dudes off at? I want to try and have some defensible spots where I can drop them. So let's go composition. Here's position one. This is defensive position one. I'm gonna be bot dropping that. All right, the other one should be further backwards. All right, so there's my two spots. All right, so saved. Unpause. So now these guys are moving. Respawn menu. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ah, why can't I click these? Something weird is happening. Getting inputs when I shouldn't, or something. Because I can't click on these. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing it's got to be one of my inputs that's messing up. Because I can't make fire teams. Fuck. It's weird because in Game Master it doesn't do that. Weird. Okay. Is it these that are messing it up? It is. No, it's not those. Fuck. I don't know what could be messing this up. I can't click on these. This is building mode. It's available. Hmm. Well, that's no good. Hmm. All right, let me plug in my mouse because it's blinking. Don't think that that has anything to do with it, but hmm. Hmm. Don't think it's any of these inputs. You know what? Let me do a test. Okay. Okay, it's still happening. Let me shut off the. Okay, so it's not anything to do with my setup. So if everything turned off and it's still happening. Hmm. Wonder if it's from too many entities? Huh. Something to do with respawns? Sorry, boys. This is, ah, fuck, I spawned at the wrong place. Um, whoa, 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 whoa. Hmm. You know what? I don't know. Let's do this. Because I know they work over here. Let's just do this. Pull my programs back up. Give me 1 minute. Okay. We are in business. In business.
Squad, defend this position. Squad, defend this position.
Squad, defend this position. Squad, hold your position.
You, fall in. You, fall in. Acknowledged. You're with us. Copy. You're with us. Copy.
Recruit.
On me. Let's go.
It's fucking walking away from me here. What, you trying to...
You, on me. Let's go.
That's right, pilots on this side on the American birds.
Squad, mount up. Find a vehicle.
I need ammo.
Oh my god, that was terrible drop.
Tree, engaging. Moving.
And this is why we practice, boys.
Squad, you've been reassigned. Squad, you've been reassigned. Copy.
Negative.
Squad, you've been reassigned. Copy.
Negative on that.
Squad, regroup with the designated team.
Negative. No can do.
Squad, regroup with the designated team. Squad, you've been reassigned.
Squad, hold your ground. Squad, hold your ground. You! Fall in. You! You're with us.
Copy.
You! Fall in.
Acknowledged.
You! On me. Let's go.
Wilco.
Squad, on me.
Copy.
Squad, mount up. Find a vehicle.
Wilco.
Squad, watch the perimeter.
Acknowledged.
Out of ammo. Two, attacking target.
Ooh, pretty lights. Where it was before. Alright, did some bot drops. Now let's go light them up with some rockets. Here we go, boys. Ooh, those guns are sweet. That was a terrible pass. Losing rotor power. do a bombing run, and then I'm gonna need a 5-minute break. Gotta go smoke and go to the bathroom and that kind of stuff. But we'll end it here with a bombing run, and then I'm just gonna um, be 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Well, that's nice. Very nice indeed. All right, boys. Gotta take a bathroom break, 5-minute break. I'm just gonna land this sucker. Oh, it's like, why is this doing this? That's one way to kill somebody with a helicopter, am I right? Just land it and kill him with the rear door gunner. All right. Alrighty, boys. Good luck. I'm gonna be back here in like 5 minutes. All right, boys, getting back to here. Just give me a minute, get my shit all set up. All right. All right, here we go. Scenes, no. Sources. Turn that off. Chair transformation. All right, we are back. We are back. All right. Um, all right, I want to set up a new operation here. Eh. What do I want to do? Let's just do some more, hmm. Okay, what was different about this one? Why are we able to do this one when we weren't the other one? There's an arsenal and a spawn point. Squad management point. I don't know which one I want to do, boys. Let's just shoot at some cars. I want to try and get some practice takeoff and landings as well. All right, so this one should be no different. Let's just make sure here. All right, let me see. If I just put down a light anti-tank team, and then I come over there, can I just control them, or does it need to be from that? Because that would save a ton of time, actually.
You, on me.
Okay,
Let's go.
Game Master, we're gonna reload this. And we're gonna delete some stuff and put down a bunch of soldiers, and so we can just pick some up and then take them where we want to go. Okay, so we don't need that anymore because we're not going to be using it. Need those. What we do need is why is there this light anti-tank team? Okay. Let's give this a go. So now we spawn here. Grab 6 of these upstanding gentlemen.
You, on me. You, let's go. On me. Let's go. You,
Wilco.
fall in. You,
Acknowledged.
fall in. You,
Acknowledged.
you're with us. You,
Copy.
fall in.
Acknowledged.
Squad, find some transport.
Copy.
Alright, so picked these boys up. We've got a defensive position up here that we're going to drop them off at. Alright, how do I do this? I'm gonna have to unsquad all these people, which sucks. So let me set this fucker down for a second. Wish there was like a mass leave squad button. Because I gotta get these guys out of my squad so I can pick up more bots and bring them here. Alright. This does not look very good from the ground, does it?
Squad, defensive perimeter.
Wilco.
Squad, regroup with the designated
Squad,
team. Regroup
acknowledged.
with the designated team. Squad,
Acknowledged.
regroup with the designated team.
Acknowledged.
Squad, defensive perimeter.
Wilco.
Squad, regroup with the designated team.
Acknowledged.
Squad, you've been reassigned.
Copy.
Squad, join the designated squad.
Wilco.
Alright. Here we go. Let's go grab some more bots. Ooh, there's some trees here. Probably put it down over there, huh? All right, grab some more bots.
You, on me. Let's go. You, fall in.
Acknowledged.
You, fall in.
Acknowledged.
You, fall in.
Acknowledged.
You, fall in.
Acknowledged.
You, on me. Let's go.
Wilco.
You, fall in.
Acknowledged.
Squad, mount up. Find a vehicle.
Okay, down here, there's another defensive spot set up that I need to drop more at. All right, engine off. Get out. Tell my dude man guys to defend
Squad,
here.
defensive perimeter.
Wilco.
All right. Now, I kind of want to just respawn. Now that we've got our two spots set up for defense. So we did our two bot drops for defensive. Now we're going to hop in a little bird, go on the offensive. Here we go. Feel free to ask any questions, boys. I'm just trying to get used to flying all the helicopters before I start hopping into some real matches. Right now I'm just a game master, messing up some bots. All right, so one of the defensive positions we just set up is behind us. The other one is at the tip of this town. There's our defensive spot. Okay, I don't think the bot started coming because they didn't load in. That happens sometimes, but that gave us some time to set up our defenses. So let's go see where they're at. And instead of, we normally attack the first in the convoy to create a roadblock. Let's attack the last in the convoy. Um, let them advance forward. And hit our roadblocks. Oh no, I crashed so hard into the tree. I was so focused on what I was doing. And that's why we're practicing, boys. A bunch of vehicles heading our way. Hi there, I own a Airbus flight stick and can easily set it up with Microsoft Flight Sim, but there seems to be no port or controls in Arma Reforger. How did you get it working? Uh, so I have two things going on here. I've got, for any buttons that are um, keyboard related, keyboard or mouse related. So for example, I've got this little, there's like a tiny little joystick right here that can, is like mouse inputs. Um, all those are run through Joystick Gremlin. It's a free software. Anything that has to interface with Arma directly is Xbox 360 CE. It's a free emulator software, and basically the stick inputs are run through that emulator. So this counts as the right stick, this counts as the left stick forward and back, and this is the left stick side to side. So those are the stick inputs. Um, I've got a couple other little things that are mapped to the controller just because they were easier to map. That are mapped to the controller because they were easier to map that way. Just because of like the button layout and how it has you do certain things. I didn't want to change too much of like my base game settings because I still play it sometimes without this whole rig, and so I didn't want to like change all my settings off of the default just to accommodate this. So a couple of them are using the um, uh, the Xbox controls. For example, I think turning off the helicopter is like that. Oh my god, that Jeep just flipped. Oh, there's another one in the front. I didn't even see him. There's one there to my right. Stop. They're in my blind spot? That was weird. Cheeky bastard thought he was gonna get away through the trees or through the field. Oh, there goes my rotor. And that's why we wear the seatbelt, boys. Check that out. Should have died, for sure. Right. Yeah, can you, sorry, I missed your comment earlier. Can you still move the keyboard to move on foot if you use Gremlin? Yeah, so all of the controls are the same. So if you like panic and can't figure out this, or you know, I'm better on mouse and keyboard flying than I am with this flying. If I'm in a tight spot and I really need to, I can just use my mouse and keyboard inputs. But yeah, on foot it's all the same. So if you're like running around um, in a real match, you know, there's always that like first 45 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer, depending, to become sergeant. Um, you can still use your normal mouse and keyboard inputs while running around to become sergeant, and then can just grab the sticks and go as soon as you're in the helicopter. The only thing that I can't figure out a easy way to do would be, so there's a way to do it with the joystick gremlin, but not with the Xbox 360 CE. I can't figure out a quick way to turn the inputs completely off. So for example, when I get out of the helicopter, my throttle, I need to have it in the neutral position, otherwise I'm walking forwards or walking backwards. So I haven't figured out a good way of having that happen yet. But I'll keep messing with it. I'll probably be able to find something out. That rocket didn't even explode. Where did it go? Oh, Jesus. Well, that's one way to get their attention, huh? Eh. Oh, gotta go down fighting. Yeah, the supply runs doing logistics for the helos, then being able to fly is like the best of the best. So one that you'll like that I've kind of thought of and started doing is so if you're like a logistical chopper and you like doing the um, flying supplies around, what you can do is once you're sergeant, make a living quarters at the main bases, make the bots like these guys, tell the bots to come with you,
On me, let's go.
then have them load into the chopper, and then you can bring them to the front lines wherever you're bringing the supplies. Huh. Why can't I have any more squad people?
Squad, follow me.
Oh, haha, that's right. I had my other... Oopsies. I forgot to release... I had another squad of people down here.
Squad, watch the perimeter.
So that's why, so that's the important part, is if you're dropping them off and then you want to go pick up new ones, you have to have released the ones that you've dropped off, meaning like unsquad them. And then you can basically move a bunch of bots to the front lines for either other people to control, or you can have like a massive bot army that's staging in the woods that you just keep dropping them off and dropping them off and dropping them off. And then all of a sudden you have like 50 bots sitting in the woods. You know what? Let's not take this chopper. Let's take one of the other choppers. Those are more fun. This one just has the guns on the front, and there's not really a good sight for them, so... And there's only 7 rockets, so it's not the best ever. We're doing gun runs. At least solo. Alright, let's do this. Start the engine. Oh yes, I've done that. I usually do that with a truck and leave them at the depot so you don't need to bleed manpower to get... Yeah, exactly. Leaving them at the depots is a good call, but you can... I've had like 4 bases worth of bots in one giant clump before. And so you could really cause some chaos by having that many bots together. And then have them like swarm a purple point. I normally play as a Russian, so like the Americans have no idea what the fuck's going on when like literally 50 fucking bots show up, and it's just like, oh my lord. Alright, I saw him in the trees over there. I don't know if you guys got that. There's a lot of dudes on foot here. Oh no. I was trying to do some sniping hovering, but these dudes had other plans. Those bots can be spicy with those rockets, I'll tell you what. It's also really nice to be able to have that many bots and just load them into the back. Well, you can't have that many, but load an entire truck full of bots and then just drive it up onto the base and then tell them to get out. Because it's like that many bots and you're instantly capping whatever base that you're on. And so it's damn near perfect for some solo action. It's just gather up 20 bots, 30 bots, put them in the back of a truck, drive that truck into the OBJ, and then you can either park it. So here's the 2 things you can do. The bots are kind of dumb. The bots die kind of easily. If there's somewhere that's on the objective, but isn't quite visible to like where the Americans have the arsenal set up or whatever they've got going on, So say, for example, there's like a barn or in the air base, there's like that giant hangar. Um, Park the truck in there. Don't tell the bots to get out. And then that way it's just like they're there. You can kind of protect them. And then you have that critical mass to be able to take the base. The problem with having them get out of the truck and start attacking is the bots are kind of dumb. So they're going to get picked off somewhat easily, and then all of a sudden there's 5 Americans there, and you only have 4 bots left, and you're not capping the base anymore. So keeping your dumbass bot friends safe and protected while you pick off Americans is like essential when you're doing that setup. Where is that dude? There you are. I spin over his head when I was doing those first shots. Thought there was another one on the road. Oh yeah, there he is. Where was that shot from? There it was. Oh, fucking. Those guys came out of nowhere. No! So 50 bots, I don't think it matters. So a lot of times people will just go and set up those bots all over the map at all the different bases. Um, and they'll do that to, excuse me, to defend all the bases, right? So it's not too uncommon if you walk up to a, like, especially late game, you build a living quarters and it says that the max AI budget has been reached, meaning that there's too many AI all over the map at all the different bases. So as far as I can tell, it doesn't matter if those bots are spread out all over the map or in just one particular spot. You know, bots are bots. If there's still 50 bots all over the map versus 50 bots in one spot, I don't think that it actually matters too much. Um, I haven't noticed it um, giving any more issues to the game. You know, the game obviously crashes maybe about once an hour, sometimes more often. But yeah, I haven't noticed it giving it any issues. The only thing that does get wonky and can like fuck up all your bots is if you have a whole lot of them, especially if they're in 2 different spots, and you tell them to get into a vehicle. They uh they don't like that. They'll sometimes just like run off into the woods and they'll be stuck in a particular spot on like a fence or something somewhere. All right, I think are all the cars dead? I think all the cars are dead. Didn't mean to tail drag there, but didn't hit anything. Got him. There's one dude. Might as well practice a couple landings here. Oh shit, I thought that was him. I was trying to get lined up on it. That's just a fucking road post. Not the blue sign, the thing next to him. Thought that was him. Looks like they're all dead. Well, I think we're looking good. I think we killed them all. Even the stragglers. Let's go in next to our boys and celebrate. Hold on. Do I hear shots? Is that at me? Did they kill all my boys? No, that is my boy. So that wasn't at me. Who are they shooting at then? Oh, I see him. They're hiding behind that rock. All right. Cleaned up for our boys. Oh, one more. Still one more yet? Jesus. All right. party with these bros real fast. We'll restart up another one. Oh, the AI does say flanking left or flanking right? Prava means right. Leva means left. So Leva means they'll be coming from my right side because they're probably saying their left. Ooh, those are good things to know, man. Speaking in Czech is what those guys speak in, huh? All right, well, they didn't really use the defensive perimeter, did they? Maybe I should just put a bunker here for them instead. All right, Game Master. Let's restart this perimeter. Okay, so let's go over here to where we had those set up. Delete those because they kind of sucked. Let's go here. Composition. Hmm. All right, here we go. Let's get them set up with. Oh, that might be a better idea, huh? If we get them set up on this side of town, then it's more of a killing zone, huh? I'll put down a. I don't know if they'll use it, but I'll put it down. All right, so save that. Then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna start these guys up. Whoa, why did all these guys break? Not like that. Oh no. No, 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 no. They're all running on foot. We don't need them running on foot. Oh, there's an announcement saying pets need to be in shelter. Oh, that's sad. Sucks. Know why all these guys broke. But tell them all to get into their cars instead of going around their cars. Alright, gotta do this fast. They're coming. See my speed drop off in pickups of bots.
You. Fall
Let's
in.
do
You.
7.
On me. Let's go.
Wilco.
You. You're with us. You.
Copy.
Fall in. You.
5,
Fall in. You.
6,
Fall in.
7.
Acknowledged.
Fall in.
Acknowledged.
Squad, stay close.
Wilco.
Alright, squad,
Squad,
get in.
mount up. Find a vehicle.
Wilco.
So the first bot drop is pretty much just right down here. Ah, that was a terrible drop. Kidding me.
Squad, stay close. Squad, watch the perimeter.
Okay, gotta redeem myself after that one. Here we go. Alright, my plan is to shoot these 14 rockets and then dump this helicopter, and I'm gonna go respawn, grab the other one. Alright, what happened? Did they all crash or some shit? So far there's only been 3 cars. Oh, there was one. Alright, let's go get a different helicopter. Should punish myself. I need to go land this one properly to go grab a new one. Right. Run out of that. Come up here. Run. I accidentally turned the engine off. It's funny how the noises keep working though. Here we go. Just looking for some off in the trees. Who wants some? Someone was asking. Oh, I didn't see that till the last second. I was focusing on the road. Oh no. We had some shit right off the bat, huh? How did these guys crash so bad? It's so cool. Will it let you turn the sensitivity up on the yoke? Yeah. Part of the reason why you see me jerking it around so much though is the nature of this style stick. So this is a Thrustmaster and it uses the old style like ball joint. So it's a basically like all of this doesn't count as movement. It's only like there, you see how it's starting to move the thing around? Like that's movement, but like all of that is no movement. And that's just the like a default of the stick. But yeah, you can adjust all the different sensitivities. You can even set it up on like a curve, dead zone, anti-dead zone. I actually have a little bit of anti-dead zone on this, which helps a little bit. All right, so none of them are in their cars again. That's not good. If I play it, okay, they do get in their cars. But then why do so many of them crash? All right, I just want to watch them take off. They're like hitting the brakes already. I don't know why. Okay. And then they all start crashing. I'm just gonna spread them out more. See what that does for us. One, two, three, four. Boom. 2, 3, 4. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Trying to figure out what the appropriate spacing for bots is that they don't want to just completely crash into each other all the time. So we're trying 4 spaces of lines between them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 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 Uh-oh. 3, 4. Boom. All right, now I'm gonna reset their move. Whoa. All right, so all of those guys are trying to move their asses into this base. Ah, they're so dumb. These bots are so dumb. Let's give it a shot. Let's just like fly straight overhead and see what we see. here we go. Right, let's go see how many of those stupid bots have crashed. Okay, so here's the line. Okay, they're not, one just crashed, they're there, and one just blew up. So one crashed right off the bat there. And we've got a decent line of them. Oh, come on, I did too low of a turn. I deserve that. Deserve every bit of that. I deserve this, every bit of this. I always accidentally turn off the engine. Did that guy make it past? Let's go do a quick check. I don't think so. Yowza, that was a hard hit. Much harder to shoot without the dot on the windshield. Go drop this bird off and grab a different one since I jacked this one up. Suppose I might as well drop it in there with him, huh? Just gotta remember which one's which. Don't want to drop it on my bots here. Something like that. Oops. Right. Where was that guy shooting me from? Oh, that poor son of a bitch. Pretty sure I directly impacted him with that rocket. Ah. Oh my god, that was so much momentum. Alrighty, boys. I think that might call it for the day. I'm gonna try and set up a couple better Game Master things, and or I might just start playing like an hour early tomorrow and get to Sergeant in a public lobby, and then start streaming once I am able to get inside the helicopters. So I'm gonna shoot for, I guess, the same time, and try and get on a little bit earlier and get up to Sergeant inside of a public game and start wreaking some havoc and doing some drops. But anyways, thanks for everyone for tuning in. It's always surprising how many people want to see me and my shenanigans in my nifty little chair. Um, but anyways, take it easy, guys. Hope you guys have a good day, and thanks again for watching. And I will catch you boys tomorrow.